Imagine this, July 2, 1937. The vast Pacific Ocean stretches endlessly beneath a tiny silver plane. Inside, Amelia Earhart, Aviator trailblazer, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, grips the controls. Beside her, navigator Fred Noonan plots their course toward a speck of land called Howland Island. Fuel is low, radio signals are crackling, then silence. The plane vanishes. No wreckage, no bodies, no answers. For nearly 90 years, the world has been obsessed with one question: what really happened to Amelia Earhart? Amelia wasn't just a pilot, she was a phenomenon. Born in 1897 in Atchison, Kansas, she grew up climbing trees and collecting bugs, anything but ordinary. At 23, a 10-minute plane ride changed everything. By the time I got 200 feet off the ground, she later wrote, I knew I had to fly. She shattered records left and right. First woman to fly across the Atlantic as a passenger in 1928. Then solo in 1932. She set altitude records, speed records, and turned heads in a leather jacket and goggles. By 1937, she wanted the ultimate prize: to circumnavigate the globe along the equator, the longest, most dangerous route possible. No one had done it. She was 39, fearless, and ready. The journey began on June 1, 1937, in Oakland, California. Amelia and Fred flew a modified Lockheed Electra 10E, packed with extra fuel tanks and cutting-edge for the time navigation gear. They island hopped across the Caribbean, South America, Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, 29,000 miles down, just 7,000 to go. The final leg, from Lae, New Guinea, to Howland Island, 2,000-mile stretch over open ocean. Howland was a pinprick, 2 miles long, half a mile wide. Missing it meant running out of fuel over the endless Pacific. Takeoff from Lae was grueling. The overloaded plane barely cleared the runway. For 19 hours, Amelia battled headwinds and fatigue. Radio logs tell a tense story. At 8:43 a.m., Howland time, the Coast Guard cutter Itasca, stationed near the island, heard her voice. We on the line, 157 to 337, running north and south. That was the last confirmed transmission. The Itasca sent smoke signals and radio replies, but Amelia never acknowledged them. Her signal strength suggested she was close, yet she never appeared. Search planes scoured 250,000 square miles. Nothing. So where did she go? Theories exploded like wildfire. The official U.S. Navy conclusion: she ran out of fuel and ditched at sea. Simple, tragic, but too many details don't add up. Why couldn't she find Howland when the Itasca heard her loud and clear? Why no wreckage in the search zone? Enter the conspiracy buff. Theory 1. The crash and sink. Most experts still lean here. The Electra likely glided into the ocean after fuel exhaustion, but the Pacific is deep for miles. In places, and currents scatter debris fast. Still, sonar anomalies near Howland keep hope alive. In 2019, explorer Robert Ballard, famous for finding the Titanic's canned diarrhea, no plane yet. Theory 2. Gardner Island, now Nikumaroro, 600 miles southeast of Howland, lies a deserted coral atoll. In 1937, British settlers later reported finding a woman's shoe, a sextant box, and bones. In 1940, bones discovered on the island were measured and briefly identified as a tall woman. Then they vanished. The International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery (TIRE) has spent decades here. They've found aluminum sheeting that might match the Electra, a jar possibly for freckle cream — Amelia hated her freckles — and radio distress calls traced to Nikumaroro's tidal patterns. Skeptics say the evidence is circumstantial. Believers say it's a crime scene waiting to be solved. Theory 3. The spy mission. Buckle up. Some claim President Roosevelt sent Amelia on a secret mission to photograph Japanese bases in the Marshall Islands. Japan, building military outposts in violation of treaties, supposedly shot her down. Locals on Saipan later told stories of a white woman pilot held prisoner. In 1960, a CBS report quoted a Marshallese woman who saw Amelia and Fred executed. Declassified files show the U.S. suspected Japan, but no hard-proof stow. Amelia's flight path did skirt Japanese territory. Coincidence? Theory 4. The Tokyo Rose. Wildcard alert. After the disappearance, Japanese propaganda broadcaster Tokyo Rose claimed Amelia was alive and well in Tokyo. Some say she defected or was forced to broadcast. Zero evidence. Pure wartime rumor. Fast forward to today. Deep-sea drones, satellite imagery, and DNA tech keep the hunt alive. In 2024, a sonar image off Nikumaroro showed an object the right size and shape. Expedition planned for 2026. Meanwhile, Amelia's legacy soars higher than ever. She inspired generations of women in STEM, aviation, and adventure. Her plane's registration number R1602 still echoes in pilot lore. We may never know the truth. Did she ditch at sea? Starve on a desert island? Fall to enemy fire? Or is her Electra still down there, waiting? One thing's certain. Amelia Earhart didn't just disappear. She became a legend. What do you think happened? Drop your theory in the comments. Crash and sink, Nikumaroro, Castaway, or secret spy. Smash that like button if this mystery hooked you, share it with your fellow history buffs, and subscribe for more unsolved legends. The skies are calling. Who's next?